how to control sexual energy. Sexual energy is the elixir of life, is the nuclear fuel for our life. So if we can use it, our life can be successful. If we can use it properly, our life can be successful. The abundance of sexual energy makes you very charming, very attractive personality. It makes your brain very productive and very creative. In meditation, you experience bliss. There are so many good effects. But if you cannot use this energy, if you cannot manage this energy, it creates lots of stress. It creates lots of suffering within. So the question is how to use. I'm inspired with yogic saying that those people who do not waste this energy, but rather direct it higher, they become not humans, but they become gods in human form. So we would all love to be gods in human form. There is one simple practice that helps, like at least 50% it helps to control this energy. It's a special underwear. It is called Longota. Longota is extremely primitive underwear. I think from the prehistoric ages. It is two clothes. One cloth is you are wrapping around your waist, and another cloth you are wrapping like that, this way, like that. So, and then you are fixating the genital organ in one position. So there is no movement. The movement creates agitation of the nerves. That creates excitement, even in a small way, but still it creates like a background of the sexual discomfort. You have some kind of uneasiness. You have this background sexual desire in your mind. So you have to think all the time about something. Some sexual thoughts comes to the mind. So this kind of activity of the mind drains the energy and we become lifeless. There is no inspiration in our life. So we have to learn how to control. Many times people are very attached to this and they believe that, you know, the more sexual prowess I have, the greater man I am. In one way it is true. The greater libido, the more fortunate you are. Libido comes from your health. If you're very healthy, very strong, also genetically powerful, libido is a great boon in life. Every charismatic person has a great libido. Every leader has a great libido. But that libido is already transformed, sublimated. If you just waste that energy, then you amount not too much. If you sublimate, you become very exceptional personality. One time, with my dada, he was commenting to me, he was saying, look, you have to control energy, or energy will control you. He was teaching me like this. You should control energy, or energy will control you. And then one time, one couple came to our yoga center, and then he was pointing out, he said, observe them. Look, and the woman was so beautiful, extremely, you know, like a model kind of girl, beautiful. And the guy was also quite handsome, very nice, and also muscular, you know, like very perfect body. And Dada was saying me, look at him, how he is. He said he doesn't control his sexual energy. And he was like, she was with him, like with a monkey, no, on the leash. He was like, like a small doggy. So, and he was following her, like taking shelter in her. He said, this kind of couple doesn't last long. Normally she will lose interest in him after some time because he doesn't represent strong masculinity. He has strong libido, but he is not masculine. He is unable to control that desire, and he is unable to transform that energy and bring it to the higher layers of the mind. It was really funny. He was really like a dog following her, and it was very disgraceful also. You don't want to be like that. Observe the male behaviors when one female appears, especially amongst the young men. Immediately they change, they lose gravity. They become some joke, they lose balance, they lose that manliness, they lose kind of masculinity, and they start to become like peacocks, sort of. So that's also kind of disgraceful behavior. And then women will always see that, and they will observe, and real respect they have for the males who are in control of themselves. Then only they can recognize, okay, this is a very powerful man. I saw this Langota first time with my friends, yogis. I saw, what is this? This very unusual kind of underwear you are wearing. Oh, you don't know. You are very unadvanced person. This is Langota. You have to wear it to control your mind. I want. So they presented me one piece of Langota. So I put it on. I came to university. I swear to you, first time in my life, I felt myself a man. Really, I felt myself so masculine. I'm so clear. I'm so aimed, determined. I feel like I can cross the ocean. I can cross the mountain. There is no task that I cannot perform. You see, the energy got liberated from sexuality and moved into the higher chakras, into here. Then once energy reaches here, then you feel you are capable of everything. This is such a nice state. So then I decided I will always wear this. I will always wear this. So this Langota also the wrestlers they use, because you win not with the muscles, but you win with the heart. And that rising the energy to the heart center is very important for success. So I want to advise you to wear this underwear. I will put the link under this video with the instructions how to wear it. For the first week, maybe you will feel uncomfortable because you need to get used to it and to find exact way of tightness, exact measure of tightness. Once you make it tight enough but not too tight, it becomes so extremely comfortable. I believe this is most comfortable underwear in the world. And I want you to write in the comments, how did you feel? And did you have the same kind of effect, some kind of clarity that I achieved when I first tried it? How did it affect you in a long time? I love to collect this kind of stories. And I believe that after 1-2 years, you will tell me, Dada, you gave me such a great advice. After starting doing that, my life started to move up. I start to climb in my life. So this is one very simple practice, but extremely meaningful. If you notice that many practices, actually the use of water from 16 points, actually this is a part of 16 points, instructions to the spiritual liberation. Use of water, cooling down your genital system is to control the energy. Retracting the foreskin of the genital organ is also to control this energy. Even Vyapaksha Ocha, half bath, is also to control this energy. So basically, the whole challenge of life is to raise the energy from lower centers to the higher centers. So thank you very much for watching. Namaskar. Dear friends, because of your donations and contributions and support, our project can grow. I am able to record the useful videos about spirituality, meditation, inspiration, etc. Those who want to support us, you can find the link in the description of this video. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you very much.